G'day everybody, it's Woz, and today I'm here at the Mooloolah Valley Skatepark. And I'm here to teach you how to perform a fun skateboarding maneuver called the Fakie staple gun. Oh yeah! If you enjoy this type of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. With your ongoing support, we can grow our skateboarding community and this channel. Like I mentioned earlier, the Fakie staple gun is a fun skateboarding maneuver for every skateboarder to learn, from beginner to advanced. Some things that you'll need to know how to do before even attempting this skateboarding maneuver is to have basic balance and control of your skateboard, knowing how to pump forwards and backwards on the ramp would be very helpful indeed. Also, having some flexibility will definitely help you to learn this skateboarding maneuver. Apart from that, the only other thing that you need is confidence. If you're not willing to apply yourself and have some confidence and willing to take a fall, the odds will definitely be against you for learning this fun skateboarding maneuver. Okay, so that's enough yapping. Let me get into the nuts and bolts of this skateboarding maneuver. Okay, first things first, foot placement for this trick. You want your back foot over the back deck bolts of the skateboard or slightly in the tail pocket, and you'll want your front foot over the front deck bolts or slightly forward in the nose pocket of your skateboard. Having your feet positioned like this is very important because as you roll up the transition of the ramp backwards and you go to take your front foot off and place it onto the transition of the ramp, you don't want the board to be wobbling about. You want it to stay nice and firm and level to the transition of the ramp. So you'll want to roll up the transition of the ramp in the fakie position or backwards up the transition of the ramp with enough speed for your skateboard to land on the top deck of the ramp. Just before your back wheels hit the coping, you'll want to take your front foot off your skateboard and place it on the transition of the ramp just adjacent to your skateboard, and then you'll want to perform a kicking motion or a splits type of motion. Earlier I said you needed a bit of flexibility for this trick. This is where flexibility comes into practice. Oh yeah! Allow your skateboard to bounce over the transition of the ramp while simultaneously taking your front foot off, as I mentioned earlier, placing it on the transition of the ramp, and also doing a kick motion or a splits type of motion with your back foot, allowing your back foot to sit in this position on the skateboard. Hold that for a second or as long as you can, and then this is where you'll want to pull the skateboard in, allowing the front wheels to bounce over the transition of the ramp. Sometimes, if you do it correctly, it can actually bounce and hit your leg like that. You allow your front wheels to pop over the coping of the ramp, pulling your back foot and your skateboard into the transition of the ramp. Now this is where you need to have your confidence. At this point, it's a matter of confidence and I'd say a little bit of luck, because this is where you and your skateboard are basically free falling and you need to jump off your front foot, place your front foot on the skateboard, land in the transition of the ramp, evenly distribute your body weight and roll away. Now that I've given you a basic overview of this skateboarding maneuver, let me film it from some different angles in super slow motion, and hopefully this will help you understand how to perform this fun skateboarding move. So there you have it, the staple gun. It's a fun skateboarding maneuver for the whole family to enjoy. And hopefully with the thoughts and opinions that I've shared with you today, very soon you'll be mastering this fun skateboarding maneuver. And as always, I truly appreciate you spending this time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.